Hello, beautiful viewers. This is the K-Popper Unboxer coming to you with a brand new unboxing. Today is Enhypen's release day. So Enhypen released their 7th mini album, The Sin: Vanish. These are the 3 US exclusives. So we have the first version is called Forbidden, and we have the Barnes & Noble exclusive, which is 1 out of 2 group cards. Then the second version is called Afterlight, and we have the Target version, which is 1 out of 7 PCs, member PCs. And then the Storm version, which is from Walmart, and that's also 1 additional photo card, 1 out of 7 of the members. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first version we have is the Forbidden version. So we'll talk about the track listing in a little bit when we get into it. But I do want to say, in the true Enhypen fashion, this album tells a story. So, and I'm assuming they're going to continue the story at some point, because it does sort of leave itself open at the end. So several of the tracks are actually narration, like the first one and a couple other these other tracks that are in Korean. They're narration. Now, in the albums that I have here, the narration is in Korean, but if you go to streaming, Spotify, iTunes, they have an English version, which is the narration of the story in English. So this will be in Korean, and they also have, iTunes also has, Apple Music, has the Korean version as well, but you can listen to the narration. The the songs are still in Korean, but the narration's in English, so at least you can understand what's happening, because it's a really cool story. Just to kind of talk about the story, it is a story of 2 vampires who are a couple that want to start their own vampire clan, I guess you would say. And in this world of vampires, you cannot start your own clan. So they send out a group of hunters to capture this couple and bring them to justice. So that's kind of the gist of the story. So this is the Forbidden version. So we have the photo book. I think there might be some things in here, so let me check. Yes, okay. So this photo book is kind of like that sort of postery thing they're doing, which isn't my favorite, but okay, so this is Forbidden. Also, for those of you in English, if you listen to the narration, it's narrated by, I forget what TV show he was in, but if you remember those behind the magic things where they kind of reveal the magic tricks, it's that guy that narrated those. Like behind, I forget the name of the series. But a lot of you younger ones probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But anyway, he has a great voice for narration. So this is a black and white concept. It's very fitting with the story. I listened to the story this morning several times because I had to go to a lot of different places to get these albums. So here is the CD itself. I love that it looks like it looks like a rewritable disc that we used to have back in the day. Okay, then you get this little sort of ad thing. This all deals with the storyline. So they're looking for tips about the lovers, sightings. Yeah, that's cool. It kind of goes with everything. Let's look at the stickers. So we have the Sin Vanish. It's hard to see because it's hollow. Then we have Blood Bite, Guilt-Free Blood Taste, Chocolate and Bloody Cream. That's gross. And that's a sticker. And then we have a little voice recorder. Okay. And we have a couple of other things. Not sure what this is. Another ad. So this all goes to the story and the world they're creating, which is awesome. And then here's a press pass. So I'm assuming that I think, yeah, that's a sticker too. So I think all of these are stickers. Okay, then we get some postcards. We have a group one. These are like, they're kind of like glossy postcards, I guess you would say, if that's a thing. Okay, so then you get a member as well. Let's put that there. Okay, then you get this Vampire Now, breaking news from the edge of reality. Truth begins here. And this would be the lyrics and stuff, but it's in the sort of, it's like a logbook kind of thing. So one of the titles I think is Knife, because they did a video. It's really cool if you check it out. I also love that song. And then my favorite B-side is Lost Island, which is track number 9. Like I said, there's a lot of narration in here as well. Okay, now we get 2 photo cards, and then we get a group card, one of 2 that comes with the Barnes & Noble version. Okay, so our first card is Nikki. Nikki loves me. I always get lots of Nikki. So that does not surprise me. Okay, and then the second one we have is Sanu with, oh my god, I want that bat. So there is a plush that is part of this. I have mine is coming, so please subscribe if you want. And stay tuned for that unboxing. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss part 2 of this one. I get all of my Weverse versions in, which will include the Weverse version, this full set, all the POBs, and my plush version. Okay, and then last but not least, for the Barnes & Noble, you will get this group card. Or there's a second one as well. Okay. So that is everything you get in this version, the Forbidden version. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next version is the Afterlight version, and this is from Target. So this is going to be a member photo card. Also, please watch this all the way to the end. I have a special unboxing that I'm going to add to the end. Okay. All right. So this is the Afterlight. Oh, we got a little country western thing going on. Oh, there's a boot. Okay. So here is the photo book / poster thing for The Afterlight. Everyone seems to be doing like a Western thing right now. I don't know whether it just comes around every once in a while. I like those pants. They're very layered up. Okay, so for this one, so they do mention the voice keyring that you can purchase, and I have purchased that, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that video. In the actual album, they mention the vampire voice keyring, so it's kind of interesting that they do that. Okay, stickers. So we have a ripped out article from a newspaper. We have some kind of origami with a message. Leave it to me, don't worry, be with me now. We have Bite into Romance. Find someone who's just your blood type. Now streaming on Vamp Plus. Hilarious. Okay, and then we have that same Hollow the Sin Vanish. Okay, then we have this. Oh, we have another one, sorry. Cry. It looks like a blood sickle. Then we have the album. Oh, and it has horsies everywhere. It's also the year of the horse. So that's kind of fitting. Okay, then we have a group postcard. They're in a truck. How appropriate. In the desert. I wonder where they recorded that. Or filmed that. And then we have a member version. Okay, and then the little lyric book. Lived through the afterlight. And then it's all the same lyrics and stuff. Okay. All right, and then we get 2 photo cards and then the target. So the first photo card we get is Jay. Oh my God, his hair is so luscious. And he has a blood sickle, of course. There you go. There's your own blood sickle. Okay, and then, okay, for our second card, we have Jungwon! Yay! My bias usually makes 1 appearance, so here he is, gorgeous. The hair in this, I love the hair. Okay, and now we have the last card, which is the Target exclusive. So the Target exclusive has this like blue background on it. And we got Jake. At least I'm getting a bunch of members instead of just the same person. Okay, so that is everything for the Afterlight version. Okay, and then for our last version, this is the Storm version, and this is from Walmart, and that Walmart comes with 1 out of 7. Okay, and then this is what actually the cover on Apple Music is. And then the English one is blue. It's like a blue hue to it, just so you know. Oh, it's a knife. That is my favorite song because the beginning, somebody sang, I don't know who it is. They're like, "What's behind your back?" And then they sing for the next 3 minutes, "It's a knife." And I was just loving it. Also, that is a knife. Damn. Not a huge fan of knives, but they make them hot. So I'm assuming we're going to get more of this vampire lore world. I mean, I know they're very vampire since the beginning of their time, but I think the Sin hopefully will continue to get more in that story. But I think this is my favorite concept / look. As far as, I love the pieces of metal. This definitely looks like the Pursuit people, like the Pursuit unit that they are. So speaking of which, this is a little ad for the Pursuit unit. So that's very on brand. And then we have, ooh, the CD's sexy. I like this one. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite so far. Okay, then we have a bunch of stickers. So I'm gonna try to, they're stuck in the book. Lit. Okay. I think that's, yeah, okay. Okay, so the first one, we have it as an evidence bag. Live forever, digest better. Hilarious. And then we have some coffee. We have, looks like a blood soda power vamp, so maybe like a caffeinated beverage. And then this is their patch for their unit. Okay, and then we have, we have, ooh, I love that. That's hot. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite. This is like exactly what I imagined when I was listening to the album and the narration of the storyline. Okay, and then we get the member. Okay, and then this book is authorized use only. And this is all the same on the inside. Okay, and then we have the photo cards. So, okay, these are the two regular ones. Okay. So, the first one we got is Sunghoon. So, we're like getting everybody. I'm so excited. We just need Heesung, I think. And I have at least one thing of everyone. Okay, so that's the photo card. And then there's a second photo card, of course. And we have Jay. Cute. Yeah, so I think we just need something Heesung related. Okay, and then the last thing is the Walmart card. And that's what the back of the Walmart card looks like. And we got Sunghoon. So we didn't get anything Heesung, at least yet. I do have one more surprise unboxing, so please stay tuned. Okay, so that is everything you get with the Afterlight version. All right, let's look at our pulls first, and then we'll get to the special unboxing. Okay, so these are our pulls for the different versions. We have the Forbidden, the Afterlight, and the Storm. And then these are the 3 US exclusive cards. We have 1 of 2 group cards from Barnes & Noble. We have 1 out of 7 member cards from Target and 1 out of 7 member cards from Walmart. So you can pick and choose which version you want. My favorite is this last version, the Storm. As far as the concept is it's very much on brand with the story that's being told. Okay, so those are our pools, and now we're going to do a special unboxing. We are going to unbox one member version. So I have a whole set coming, but I just decided to buy one so I can open it here on this. This is not an exclusive. This is just a member version from Target that I bought. It does not have any exclusive cards in it or anything like that. And I do have a full set, so make sure you subscribe. I have a full set coming. But I just wanted to open this and show everyone. If you wanted to, I think Barnes & Noble and Target have these. You check the website to see if they're in stock. And there are member versions, so you have no idea who's who. At least I don't at this point. I haven't, you know. And they're different colors. I liked this color. Ooh, Velcro. This is expensive. Ooh, okay. These are cute. I love these. What? Good thing I got a set. Okay, look at it. This is so cool. Okay, so obviously we got Sunghoon. Okay, this is okay. These must be the photo cards, so I'm gonna. I wish they were a real credit card. Mama could use that extra credit, girl. Then BTS tickets don't pay for themselves. All right, so this has a lot of stuff in it, and it's like nice quality. Good thing I ordered a set. Damn. Okay, so there's so much stuff. Let's do the actual CD. So the CD cover matches. Also, I'm pretty sure. So if you get a green one, I think you're gonna get Sunghoon. So don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. But if you're still on the fence, wait for my next video, which should come out next week when I get the albums, and you can find out which one is which. Okay, and then we have the Sunghoon poster, and there's nothing on the back. Then we have all of this stuff. Okay, so this is a set of postcards. So actually, I'm going to close this up. And I'm pretty sure that these postcards are probably going to be the same. Because I don't know, though, to be honest with you. Once again, you might have to wait for my full one. No, it's probably... Okay, so probably some of the group ones are the same, but then all of his... So this is going to have a lot of stuff in it. I'm going to have to set aside a bunch of time to unbox this version. Because I have a full set, so I have the whole group to go through. But look at all the cool stuff you get in here. I'm obsessed. Okay, Hive, you better... Because I wasn't, to be honest with you, overly impressed with the stuff. I mean, you get a bunch of things in these, but like for almost $30 US, there's... You know, they're kind of flimsy, but like this version, I would definitely go for this version first. Okay, so we got some stickies. Vanish. The Sin Vanish. Then we have this dollar. Oh, you could just call me now. I was like, what? Okay, that was hard to read. So there's that, and then there's a passport, which I'm assuming is the lyric. Yeah. Okay, so it's, oh, but it's different. It's got that like, okay, this is fierce, y'all. I'm so glad I got a full set of these. Like, come on. This is, I mean, I saw the inclusions, but I didn't like really delve into them. But this is really cool. I love Enhypen because they're always like, everything goes together. There's like, it's all part of the story. Okay, so here is the ID card, and it is like hard plastic. Sorry, I was looking at this is like legit. Okay, and then you get 2 photo cards that are credit cards on the outside. I love that they have chips and everything, like full out. They have the boop thing, boop, like the hilarious. Okay, anyway, let's see. The first one we got. Here we go. Oh, you can totally. I just showed you. Wow. It's Jay, and he has an apple, and he's gorgeous. Okay, so that was Jay. And then we have Sunghoon. So don't know for sure. Maybe one of the cards is definitely the member version, and then one is random. So don't quote me on that, but if you want to check back with my other unboxing, I should be on there. So yeah, here's everything you get with this individual version, which is incredible. Also, their colors are really nice. Okay, so recap. We have 3 standard versions, a full member set, a plush keyring, and the Weverse version, plus all the pops coming. So please subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss that. Hit the notification button so you don't miss that video coming, hopefully in a week. It just depends on the Korean post at this point and FedEx and all that. So please, please, please subscribe. That helps me out a ton. Please give this video a like. That helps me out as well. Comment below if you're excited about this as I am, this era. Like, okay, Enhypen, you better come for the vampires. As always, make sure you take care of yourself, take care of others, and I will see you in the next unboxing. Bye.